You're tuned into Capital Jazz TV. I'm your host, Jodine Dorsey, and we are on the Soul Cruise. And the comedian of the hour of the cruise, actually, has been ours truly, Mr. Michael Colyar.
I just want to thank Capital Jazz for making you a television star. You know, this is about your fifth or sixth year as a host of your own TV show. You know what I mean? That's one our own show, girl. This is fabulous. Thank you very much.
Not even. You are the star of the hour.
Oh, no, I'm just
you.
happy to be here, man. I'm part of an ensemble, man. We a team here that's bringing love and energy and fun to a group of people, man.
I mean, people have been stopping me saying how wonderful you are. People who never been on the Super Cruise. Right. I'm not. I'm
$5 will go a long way. You don't even see it.
I'm not surprised by that. But people are just like, Jodine, oh my gosh, Michael Colyar is this, Michael Colyar is that. I mean, does that still affect you at all?
No,
I
just hope that's true because, you know, Jodine, you got your own TV show. You might say anything. No, actually, I'm very, very honored if anyone likes to work. You know, I try to do the best work I can. I love what I do, which is why I do it. I haven't worked for money in years, and I just do what I love to do, and then they give me the money.
Right.
And when they don't give it to me, I sell something to them. I sell them a book.
Merchandise at its
or
best.
Or a CD or something. I always got something to sell.
Well, tell me about Cuba.
Oh, Cuba was so fantastic. Oh, my God. Cuba was amazing. I love the old buildings. I went to Old Town Havana and to New Havana. But actually, New Havana has some of the older buildings that are really fly. Like they have the hotel that was owned by the mafia.
Did you see that?
It's so cool. And the first building built here by Russia, which is a high rise, but it looks like a ghetto project. It looks like a jail or something, a prison or something. But that history, that richness of history, and the people are just beautiful. And when you go to the markets, I don't think they allow ugly women to sell anything. These women are the most gorgeous women I ever seen. It's like high fashion models selling trinkets for $3 and 2 pesos, you know. So it's just amazing. The food is great. I think everyone's attitude that I've seen here in Cuba was really great. They were really open, you know. So Cuba's fantastic. All 3 cities. Santiago, I rode on a cannon, you know. It was just great. It was amazing.
How did you get to? Okay,
well, they had the big old cannons out there. I just clammed aboard one and rode it, you know. It's amazing. Of course, the shows here are always spectacular.
Absolutely. I saw you at the Avery Sunshine Show, and you were literally just standing, like you were standing during her
I was lost. I was like, how do I get to my room? No, I love Avery Sunshine. I call her Miss Johnson because she married now.
She married now.
Her manager and her partner Dana Johnson. Matter of fact, they're celebrating their first year anniversary, which is really great because first time I met her was on our Jazz Super Cruise, like 3 years or 2 years ago, and they weren't married yet. And they were just a powerful team as they are now. But I get to every show. I try to support every performance artist. I want to be right there. I want to make sure they can see them there, you know, supporting them, you know, because I believe in all the artists that's on this show. You guys always, on this cruise, you guys always have just the best choice, and it's such a different flavor. You mix it up. Everybody ain't the same, you know.
Is there any kind of correlation between the music, the artists, the musicians that you see, and comedy?
Well, you know, comedy correlates to everything. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you approach it, you know, because everything is comedy. Everything in life. When you can learn to take every situation and put a smile on it, even when it's difficult. If you can laugh through a thing, you get through a thing, so it becomes a healing balm. So it crosses all boundaries, all racial lines, all economic lines. Humor is healing. So it doesn't matter who the artist is that you're listening to. They work together. My man on this ship, who is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Mr. Eric Roberson.
Shout out to our host, Eric Roberson.
He brings me on stage the other night, and he decides to do sexy comedy. So they playing sexy music in the background. I'm telling a joke, just a regular old joke, but he makes it sexy. So whenever the joke is through, he jumps up and repeats the punchline by singing it, you know. And so he sings the punchline, then his backup people sing the punchline that he's saying while the music is playing underneath. He's a genius. He could take any word and do 15 minutes of comedy on it, and it's funny stuff. It's not goofy, you know. So that's one of the joys of being on this cruise. All the different artists, and we get to be with them up close and personal. Most of them aren't hiding in their room. They come and hang out with us. They eat with us. You know, we're going to exotic lands and eating fantastic foods and having a wonderful time. And we just got through watching the sunset into the water. If you look out at that and don't see God, you tripping.
Come on now.
Yeah, so I'm just always honored to be here. Anytime y'all want me, call me. I'm coming back, you know.
Right.
I know you got a lot of folks to interview, so I'm not going to hold you long. I will let y'all know my new book
Tell
is
me
here.
about the book.
It's called
Miss Innocent Goes to Cool School.
and other silly stuff. It's a poetry book for adult children. So I let you know that because it's some cussing. There's some cussing in there. When I said adult children, I mean people like Eric Roberson, who is still childlike in his life and his energy and how he still loves life and is still new and fresh to him. That's the adult children like I am. And Les Brown wrote the foreword, and it is a spectacular, wonderful book. And I guarantee it. If anybody purchased this book and don't love it, I didn't say like it. If you don't love it, you're going to have your money back. And how can you find me? Well, easily. I have my own webpage. It's called The Real Michael Colyar, Colyar. So you can go to realmichaelcolyar.com, or you can just email me at comicking123@aol.com. And if you go to the webpage, it'll show you all the places I'm working. You can get the book, get the CDs, and I'm hireable. Yeah, I do weddings, divorces, Passover, hangover. I do a part in the phone booth if you promise to call. I take green stamp, food stamp, Canadian money. I take your bus transfer if it's got some time left on it. I am proud to be part of this family.
I love
and thank you for having me.
Mike, I got to ask you one more thing.
All
One more
right,
thing
come on
before
in.
you sign off. One
All
more
right,
thing.
okay.
The tour.
The tour.
You talked about this tour.
Oh my God! So how kind of you to bring that up. I'm doing my first one-man show. It is a theatrical piece. It's not stand-up comedy. It's theater. So it's drama and comedy. It's called Michael Colyar's Mama. We opened it in Hollywood 2 weeks ago, and everybody came.
Rave reviews.
Oh, Angela Bassett, Lou Gossett said it blew his socks off. He can't wait to see it on Broadway. Jennifer Lewis, Robert Townsend, everybody came to the show. I'm going to do 100 cities, so I'll be doing it for the next 2.5 years. Every major city in America that you can name, I will be doing this show at it. Bring your mama and Pookie and them. It's called Michael Colyar's Mama. If you like your mama, you'll love this show. If you like Michael Colyar, you will like this show. If you like Michael Colyar and your mama, it's a twofer.
Give us a little nugget of what it's about real quick.
Well,
a little nugget.
It is actually, it's my story. So it talks about my beginning in the projects and how I've come to Hollywood and how I became wealthy and then poor. You know, I've been rich 3 times, but I've been broke 17. And so it tells my story. And it talks about my addiction. You know, I'm an addict. I did crack for 23 years. This is my 6th year of sobriety. So it shows you that as an addict, you can survive and you can go forward and you can still live your dreams, you know, and unfold into your greater self. And in between all the drama of it, I'm talking about my great mother who guides me. Even though she transcended 6 years ago, she's never left me for a moment. She still informs my every decision. It talks about my father and my family. And in between, I'm doing jokes. And then I tell the great stories. And then I do a joke. And then I do something dramatic. And then I do a joke. So it's a wonderful, wonderful story.
So we got a tour coming up. We got merch that's on sale at his website.
Oh, yeah. This is my new book.
Social media.
I'm all over social media. On Facebook, on Michael Colyar, on Twitter, it's Michael Colyar, Colyar. At Instagram, it's Michael_Colyar. If you can't find me, you ain't looking for me. I'm in the Yellow Pages. They don't even sell the Yellow Pages no more. I'm easy to find. The book is called Miss Innocent Goes to Cool School and Other Silly Stuff. It's a poetry book for adult children. But the main thing is just go to my webpage, therealmichaelcolyar.com, and you can find out everything, where I'm touring, and all that is right there.
Last words you want to say to our Capital Jazz viewers?
Man, just keep on supporting us. This is a fantastic thing we do. It's a fantastic voyage. In fact, when I opened my one-man show, the guy from the Love Boat who played the bartender, he actually, Ted Lange, he came on and hosted and opened my first show. This is the Love Boat, what we doing. We having love, we having fun, we having light. Y'all keep following us. Keep on joining us. Come out and cruise with us. I guarantee you have a good time. God bless you real good. Keep God first and be good to yourself.
That's all. And ladies and gentlemen, Michael Colyar.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless
Thank
you
you
too.
Thank you, sweetie.
This is Show D with comedian Michael Colyar, but don't take his jokes for granted. I'm telling you, this tour, to my understanding, is
great.
Life-changing.
And Judine got her own TV show. Thank you.
Michael Colyar, I'm your host,
Thank you.
Jodine Dorsey. You're watching Capital Jazz TV.